Welcome back to Fictional Files. Today we enter a world where metal obeys the mind and vengeance fuels the soul. Magneto. Created by the legendary duo Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, Magneto made his debut in the X-Men 1, 1963, emerging not just as a villain, but as one of Marvel's most powerful and complex icons. Magneto is a human mutant from Earth, born Max Eisenhart, a name forever etched in history for giving rise to one of the most formidable beings alive. He stands at 6'2" and weighs 86 kilograms, yet his presence and the magnetic fury he commands make him far larger than mere numbers could ever convey. Married to Magda Eisenhart, he fathered Anya, and later powerful mutants including Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver, and Polaris. His family's story twists and turns across timelines, reshaped by tragedy, destiny, and comic book lore. He commands from strongholds as legendary as his power, from the mutant sanctuaries of Genosha and Asteroid M to the mystical Avalon. Across comics, animation, and film, he's also claimed secret lairs, including a hidden island in the Bermuda Triangle, each a fortress of strategy, vengeance, and ambition. Magneto's uniform is as imposing as his mind. A metal helmet shields him from psychic assaults, while his suit, forged from lightweight, nearly indestructible alloys, rivals even Iron Man's armor. Capes, gloves, and boots complete his regal silhouette, evolving through time from the classic crimson to rare, striking white variations. Now we unveil the fearsome powers and abilities that make Magneto a force of nature itself. Magnetic force fields. Magneto surrounds himself with near-impenetrable magnetic barriers, capable of withstanding nuclear detonations, volcanic eruptions, the vacuum of space, and attacks from the most powerful heroes and gods alike. His shields have blocked Cyclops' optic blasts and even Thor's Mjolnir. Magnetic armor. Reinforcing his suit with magnetic energy, Magneto transforms his uniform into near-indestructible armor, able to resist the mightiest physical attacks from Colossus, Namor, and Hercules. Metal and matter manipulation. Magneto's dominion over metal is absolute. He can bend steel, move submarines, levitate massive structures, and manipulate objects at the subatomic level. He ripped adamantium from Wolverine, redirected a light-speed metallic bullet across the cosmos, and merged metals with earth, water, and organic matter. Even trace iron in blood is under his control, and he can indirectly manipulate non-metallic objects through metallic content. Electromagnetic mastery. Beyond magnetism, he bends the full electromagnetic spectrum, generating destructive lightning, energy blasts, and even creating invisibility or holographic illusions. He has even opened wormholes to traverse galaxies instantly. Magnetic flight and gravity control. By interfacing with the Earth's magnetic field, Magneto can fly, maneuver with precision, and even sustain flight in space using his force fields. His control over magnetic forces allows him to alter gravity locally, trigger earthquakes and volcanic eruptions from afar, and sense electromagnetic changes instinctively.
There's something different about him, Mr. Lorio.
Tactical genius and combat prowess. Magneto is a master strategist and Omega-level combatant, consistently holding his own against teams of X-Men, Avengers, and cosmic entities. He has fought Apocalypse, overpowered Thor, restrained Hulk, and battled Doctor Doom and Phoenix-level threats. He can engage multiple foes in hand-to-hand combat, lead mutant nations like Genosha, and transform islands into fortified mutant strongholds. Mental fortitude and resistance. With an indomitable will, Magneto resists even the most powerful telepathic attacks from Professor X and Scarlet Witch. His helmet, training, and electromagnetic powers allow him to remain conscious while channeling vast energies, surviving injuries and psychic assaults that would overwhelm any other mutant. Multilingual and genius-level intellect, fluent in multiple languages, and a genius in genetics, particle physics, and mutation, Magneto has created artificial beings, genetically enhanced mutants, space stations, and devices capable of nullifying mutant powers. His intellect rivals the greatest minds in fiction, making him a strategic mastermind capable of altering the course of entire wars. But even Magneto is not without limits. His mastery of magnetic forces depends on the condition of his body. When severely injured or exhausted, the strain of using his powers can overwhelm him, reducing both the scale and precision of his magnetic feats. Overextension or repeated exertion leaves him physically and mentally drained, giving even lesser foes an opening. The very forces he commands can turn against him. Headaches and fatigue often plague him as a side effect of his unparalleled control over magnetic and electromagnetic energy. Even the Sovereign of Metal is reminded that no power, no matter how legendary, is without its edges. Before we unravel the tragic path that forged this legend, tell us, with the power to control metal and reshape the world, would you fight for humanity or rise above it? Magneto's story begins in humanity's darkest hour, Nazi Germany. A child of Jewish descent, he was torn from his family and thrust into the horrors of the Holocaust at Auschwitz, where innocence was burned away, and survival became his only truth. In that crucible of pain, something inside him awakened, a spark of power, raw and uncontrollable. The first glimpse of the force that would one day bend metal, shape magnetic fields, and command the invisible threads of the universe. After the war, he tried to rebuild, marrying Magda and having a daughter, Anya. But fate was merciless. When a violent mob attacked and his daughter perished in the flames, Magda fled in fear, and the man once known as Max vanished into shadow, reborn as Erik Lehnsherr. He wandered the world, learned, adapted, and found in Charles Xavier a kindred spirit, until ideology tore them apart. Erik had seen what hatred could do, and vowed that mutants would never again bow to the cruelty of mankind. From the ashes of genocide rose not just a man, but a force, forged by pain, sharpened by purpose, and driven by vengeance. He is Magneto, Master of Magnetism. That's Magneto, the force that never yields. Stay tuned. This was Fictional Files. Like, share, and subscribe.